new trailer releasing a new character. We'll check it out in a little bit. And also they announced they're going to be doing a beta next Friday, I think is when it starts. We'll check it out in the video to make sure, but yeah, they'll be doing a console-based open beta next weekend, and they dropped a 6th character. I don't know if they'll have... So they did tease 10 characters total. I don't know if that's going to be the max that they release, and I don't know if they're going to have those in the beta, but at least 6 it looks like for the beta. Let's pull this up real quick. So all these are characters we've seen before. I think it is PlayStation only, yeah. Are these... I think these are the exact trailers, combos from the original trailers, to be honest. It's a little lazy. But we got a Hitman, which is pretty dope. This guy is so cool. Damn, that's a sick super, I'm not gonna lie. That is like an amazing super. So, you know, once again, our System Works giving us the bare minimum in terms of actual content for us to peruse here. But, you know, 6 characters are pretty sick. His super is, like, sick as fuck with the, this, like, bullet time section right here is so cool. He has some big moves, too. I wonder if he's gonna be like Happy Chaos, where you get to shoot. Like, did you see that? Like, I wonder if he gets to, like, choose when that little, like, segment comes out. That'd be kind of cool, but it's probably more like an auto combo, if we're being honest. Or it's just like a normal string. I don't think characters I don't think characters in DNF Duel are gonna be that complicated, if I'm being honest. So we get these 5 characters, right? So these are the 5 base characters plus Hitman, it looks like. But we also have these guys. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's pretty obvious who they are. So I think it's pretty obvious. Spoilers, I don't know if you guys care about this kind of thing. If you don't like spoilers, I am gonna be like showing what I think the next characters will be. But I think it's kind of apparent if you're checking this out, right? You can see these silhouettes. So this right one, right? There's a hood, and it looks like a staff or a scythe, probably. Maybe even a cross, depending on the way this hilt goes. And that's pretty apparent if you've ever played who it's going to be. It's at least some kind of priest. I'm not sure what kind. It could be the Crusader, which would be dope, because they're kind of like a spellcaster. Or it could be the Avenger, who is also really sick. But either way, I'm hyped. That was one of the characters, if you guys remember from my last video, that I was hoping for, is the Crusader, or at least some kind of like cool priest. And this one right here is going to be probably the Kunoichi. Same hairstyle, right? Same exact hairstyle. You can tell by the spiky ears, pretty obvious, right? And this looks like a scarf or something in the background, so it's pretty, you know, pretty apparent that it's probably the Kunoichi, which is also a cool character. One of the 3 characters I'd be hyped to play. And then this one's tough. This blue one, honestly. The blue one, I think I know who it is, but it could be anybody, maybe, depending on the hair and the armaments, but I'm pretty sure it's this guy, which is not the exact Lancer I was hoping for, to be honest. But this one looks pretty cool, right? This is more of the, so in the game, the Vanguard is like, I can actually just show the Vanguard, to be honest. So the Vanguard, is a type of Lancer that's all physical. So like their attacks are just like a bunch of big swings and slams. Also like a really cool character concept, right? Maybe think the Spear Chick from Grand Blue Versus, right? Like probably pretty similar playstyle, but looks really cool. And last but not least, the pink one is hyper obvious. I've actually never seen the character before. I didn't play them or check them out, but it's really easy to tell who it is. It's actually, this picture is actually probably the exact picture. It's almost a 1-for-1, it looks like. Maybe a little bit of subtle differences, but it's damn near a 1-for-1. I don't know how she actually plays. Probably pretty cool though. So you get a little dragon behind you. I don't know what it does though. So maybe like Zoe? I don't think it'll do set play for you per se, but maybe like a puppet character would be kind of cool. And then this will probably be your super. The Kunoichi, we can check out her gameplay too. This one's gonna be like pretty easy, right? You throw around chakra like talismans and stuff and kunai. It's almost hard to tell what's even happening on the screen. That's the unfortunate part of the graphics from these games. But like, she can teleport and yeah, so that's her thing though. Like, she throws fire bombs and kunai and stuff like that. So yeah, the screen was full of explosions. Exactly, yeah. It's really hard to tell with the old graphics, but like basically she can teleport behind you. She can throw kunai, throw fire bombs, summon shadow clones like Naruto, kind of. Pretty much like your standard, you know, ninja / rogue combination. So the Crusader is like basically a mage, but like if you think of like Hammer Paladin from Diablo, it's kind of like that, or like an Aura Paladin from Diablo 2. So like you like summon lightning, you summon talismans, you throw them down and create auras and stuff. And then you can combine it with like magical, you know, physical. You do physical attacks, but they're all magic based. You get a little disco orb. It's pretty dope. The big slamma, yeah. That is like the entirety. If it's Avenger, that character is actually the big slamma jamma. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they use a scythe, if I recall. But they're the heavy class. So the bike, you get the Blanca roll and the transformation, which is pretty cool. I wonder if this will be an install actually, because this is like their whole thing. If this character makes it in, literally like Demon Jin from Tekken mixed with Blanca. This character honestly just looks insane. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, and there's the scythe. So I don't think it'll be this version. There's another way, like there's another type of Crusader before this version where you mostly use scythe. This is gonna be the knowledge check character. Yeah, this is gonna be like Susanoo, like where they just like throw big buttons at you. They might not be the best character in the game, but they're just throwing big old buttons, smashing you around, doing crazy stuff. It'll definitely be a cool character though. So that's my projection, right, for the last 4 characters they have slotted. Unfortunately, we didn't see any of the mages. I'm really sad that we didn't see mages. We've seen male Slayer, and we've seen both the fighters. We've seen male Gunner, male Priest, probably, Lancer, probably. We've seen definitely Konoichi and definitely Dragon Knight. But we haven't seen Creator, which is a cool class. We haven't seen Dark Knight. We haven't seen any mages. So I feel like we can't be done. Like, they're probably going to be releasing more characters. And I hope that they release specifically the Battle Mage. Very cool character. So, the Battle Mage is like, as you would expect, a mage that just gets really up close and can do like a bunch of stuff with magic, but is like more oriented about like being aggressive. And they get these little orbs that follow behind her that she can throw forward and continue combos with. And like, obviously these games are going to be like way more anime in the MMO version. And the other class that I hope they add, Catboy actually reminded me of this character. I actually was thinking of Elid Bomber, but an even cooler character that I would like to see added is the Glacial Master. The Glacial Master is actually sick as fuck. So it's kind of like the Battle Mage, but you get all these ice abilities. And it's like, it would be pretty sick. One of the characters that I'm most excited about will be whatever male mage they add. Because it can go one of two ways. Where like you get like this very aggressive Glacial Master / some of the other male mages are also like this. Or you could have Ella Bomber, who will be like a big zoner and just like throw huge spells. So both characters I could see being really cool. And then Ella Bomber is like just big spells the character. So like they can like throw all these projectiles. I'm sure there'll be a zoner of some kind if they do get released, but they probably won't be for me if Ella Bomber gets released and they're just like a zoner class. But I still think it'd be cool to have this character in the game. Just because like all the stuff they do is so sick. Yeah, definitely one of the characters I'm looking forward to seeing which version of the male mage they add for sure. They're gonna like, I hope they just release all 16 classes, to be honest, like at least one from every character archetype, because that's not a lot of characters either. Like 16 characters wouldn't be too bad to implement. That's gonna be about it for this. I'm gonna be putting this whole thing up on YouTube as well, so shout out to my YouTube guys, like and subscribe, and if you don't already, check me out on Twitch at The Symbolist. Let's get into playing some games.